Hey everyone, this is Adam with the Game Grid Arcade, coming at you with a video that updates you on our progress for fall 2019. Yeah, it's been a little while since I last updated our channel here. The last update was about Cosmotrons, which we still do have, but is not currently at the arcade, as unfortunately a lot of people that seem to ask for it didn't come in and play it, and so we moved it to a different location where it's been getting a lot more love and attention, a private location. But this is to get you up to speed on what we do have here currently as of September 2019. Again, mentioned fall, so hope you all had a great summer, and thank you all that came in to the arcade over the summertime, and hope you had a fun and good time. But now it's time to get you up to speed on what we've added, and the first thing that I'll point out is right behind me here that you probably noticed, and that's Jurassic Park Pinball. This is the pro version of the game, so there is a premium and a limited edition which has a few extra bells and whistles, but overall the base game is a lot of fun. This one seems pretty well designed. We took care of a couple of minor issues where the ball was getting stuck and was able to fix those. This is running code 88 or 0.88, which is, as of this recording, the latest code for that. Over here we also have dialed in pinball, which I did a video about this that added it earlier this year. This is our only Jersey Jack pinball machine, and this is the limited edition. This is also running the latest code, which is 1.71, I believe it is, although I did see a video from Buffalo Pinball where I believe 1.72 code is about to drop here before long. And speaking of code updates, which we do everything we can to keep all of our pinball machines and all of our video games up to date with the latest software that was released for them, so that you have the best gaming experience that was crafted by the producers of these games. And the Ghostbusters pinball that we have is supposed to have a new code update. There's been various videos from Stern Pinball and Dead Flip Pinball about that update, and just as of this recording it hasn't dropped yet, but as soon as it does, I will be making sure that our Ghostbusters is getting that so that you can enjoy all of those new features. But that's our pinball collection. We've been striving to give you a solid lineup of pinball machines to play. We still have our Space Riders down. Unfortunately, that one's been a little tough to nail down as to what's wrong with it, but I think I'm getting close, so hopefully before the fall is out, I will have that one back up and running. But to be honest, I might sell that one if it comes to it once it's fixed. But let's get into some other updates for the arcade, so let's walk around a little. So one place that we've also been striving to beef up, so to speak, is our selection of fighting games. And so for the longest time we've had things like Street Fighter 2, which you can see right here, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Unfortunately on that one it does have an issue where the green's not showing up, so the monitor's not perfect, but that's another thing I am aware of, trying to work on. You can hear Tekken 5 here since it's really loud. We've got Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which I worked on today to help stabilize the image, because it has had a problem with the image bouncing around a lot. So unfortunately that one's running on an LCD, and I know that's blasphemy, but unfortunately it is really difficult to keep a lot of these CRTs running. Sometimes the tubes that were used in them just are these rare circuit boards or rare parts on those circuit boards, and they've been very difficult to maintain and keep running. Where I can, I do try and keep those alive. One example is Primal Rage, so I worked on this one today as well on the monitor. It was also having a bouncing issue, so I've been working on that to make sure that it's always stable. This one also does have a little bit of a sound issue, which I think is down to capacitors. And so probably going to be ordering some of those, or if I can find a soundboard to replace the existing one with, then we'll do that. But if you like Primal Rage, if you like dinosaurs fighting each other, which kind of goes along with Jurassic Park Pinball, Jurassic Park the arcade machine, Jurassic Park 3 that we have, then this one should fit that bill. And of course we have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But we also just brought in something this past weekend, which is the new Geo MVS. Now, we used to have a new Geo MVS, but the aforementioned private location, they really wanted one, and Sorry, it's getting a little dark here, just due to the camera, and I don't have extra lights like I probably should. But as you can see, we have a Neo Geo MVS back in our possession. It's a 4-slot board, and so currently we have Metal Slug 2 in here. We also have Breaker's Revenge, which is not a very well-known fighting game, but I'd highly recommend you check it out. It's got a very deep fighting system. A bit different. Graphics are spectacular for the time, so if you're not familiar with this one, I definitely suggest giving it a shot. It's really cool, a lot of fun to play. We also have, as people always ask for, the King of Fighters. This is the King of Fighters 98, which is one of the popular ones. We had 2002, but the cartridge started causing problems, so I need to get the cartridge fixed or just get another one. And last but not least, we have Super Sidekicks 4, or I think it's the Ultimate 11 is also what it's called, a soccer game. And so just been working at keeping some Neo Geo goodness at the arcade, as it should be. Coming over here, this isn't something new, but it is something that I fixed. It was down for most of the summer. That's the iHockey by Imply Electronics. A lot of people don't know what to make of this one because they've never seen it before, and we're the only arcade that has one that I know of in the entire United States. It's designed by a Brazilian company, and it's essentially air hockey meets pinball, and so I just wanted to highlight that it is fixed in time for hockey season, and it is a lot of fun to play. It's very simple. Like I said, it's like air hockey, just with a pinball element to it. You have flippers and you hit the balls back and forth and just try and get the high score at the end. So definitely check it out if you're here with a friend, because it's something a little different, another unique game that we have. And speaking of that, just wanted to highlight a game that I did highlight earlier this year with the video, and that's the Spectre Files Death Stalker. And this is another independently made game. While I was originally told that only 10 limited edition cabinets and up to 50 cabinets would be made available, after we got this, I haven't seen any news of anybody else picking one up. So this may be only one of 4 that are actually out there still. So if you like rarities, if you like unique games, then this one definitely fits the bill. If you didn't catch those earlier videos, this originally was a Laserdisc game in development back in 1985. It's canceled around 99% complete, and just what was done of it was thrown in a box and forgotten for many years until the developer Brian Collin discovered those things and worked with Galloping Ghost Productions to remaster it and bring it up to code for modern day. And so it's like choose your own adventure game, plays live action clips. I still haven't beat this one. I've been getting close, but need to spend a little bit more time on it to unlock the mystery. But it's a lot of fun, definitely one that's worth coming back to. So if you have played it and you didn't solve the mystery, come back and try it again, make different choices. There's a lot to this game, and so I highly recommend checking it out. And again, it was developed by the same guy who developed Rampage. This was the game that he was working on before Rampage. When it got canceled, that's when he came up with Rampage, submitted that to Midway. Just wanted to highlight that one again as an independently made game that we have around here. And speaking of that, here's one that I believe that I covered on the Game Grid Arcade channel before. If not, it might have been on the Arcade Heroes channel. But this is a very independent game, and only 2 of these exist, and that's JPO and SLC. So this was designed by a guy that's local to the Salt Lake City area. He's an artist and musician, David Payne, and he loves shoot-'em-up games like Darius and R-Type and Raiden and all those sorts of things. And so he wanted to develop his own shoot-'em-up game, arcade game, and that's what he did with JPO and SLC. So this marquee here, it was actually painted by his 10-year-old daughter, and the game itself was developed in Shoot 'em Up Kit, which is a shoot 'em up game creation kit that's available on Steam. And so he just taught himself how to build a game using that. I've used it myself before, but I never got that close to coming up with something like this. But they also put in a phenol lens, I think it's called, to give this a very unique effect, as you can probably kind of see there in the video. But if you want to play the only one that's in existence in public, and something that is a bit different for even for a shoot-'em-up game, definitely come and check this one out. So yeah, that's the latest sort of news from Game Grid Arcades for September social media. We're on Facebook, on Twitter, all the normal places, Instagram as well. And there you can see the updates as to what we've been doing, what we're up to, and what changes might be coming our way. Of course, there is the new bowling alley that's coming into the Valley Fair Mall. We're still unsure as to how that will lead our future. Hopefully it won't affect us too much in a negative way, but it's always hard to say. So if it does and we have to leave Valley Fair, then we will stick in the Salt Lake area most likely. Might have to do some searching around or find a good place to go to, but don't know, that might be too early to look at yet. But there's just been a lot of competition, a lot of multi-million-dollar competition coming into the Salt Lake Valley, and with that, I'm really grateful to all of you that do come out and support us, because there are very, very few independent arcades left in Utah. There are some around the country, of course, there's plenty around the country, but it's increasingly becoming a little difficult to compete with all these mega chain corporations that have millions of dollars and can buy anything that we can buy and throw money at all sorts of other attractions that are more appealing to families or get more attention because they have the marketing budget to get it out there. So I'm grateful to all of you that are our customers to come in and support us, because it really does help. We can't survive just on goodwill or clicks or likes or whatever. We need people coming in and enjoying the games that we've selected to play. And of course, that's where we're always open to things that if we want, if we can afford it, or it's even accessible to us, then we try and get it. But that's another problem too, is some of these mega corporations do monopolistic practices where only they can get certain big name games. Like Konami, I can't get anything from Konami, but they can, because they have the money to throw at them, and then Konami's happy to just pander to them. But that makes it really difficult for us independent guys, this mom and pop style places. But you know, that's just, you go with the flow, do the best you can. And of course, we do have some unique things here. Just, they don't always get attention because they don't have big names attached to them or all the flash or whatever. But just wanted to again express my gratitude for everybody that has supported us over the years. And so as long as we can, as long as we're able, we're going to keep bringing arcade gaming goodness to you. And so thanks again for watching this video, and we'll see you around. Come in and play some games.